Because of his role in bringing down Boris Johnson originally, Rishi Sunak has a questionable position and a questionable appeal among the Conservative faithful and those Conservative politicians who were very loyal to Boris. However, Boris himself still has a sword of Damocles swinging over him in the form of the Privileges Committee investigation about Partygate and whether or not he told the truth, and we know he didn't. So I don't think there's any question about who should be supported. And I am saddened and disappointed and slightly shocked by the list of names who have come out as Boris fans. It's got nothing to do with liking Boris. It's got to do with whether or not he would be a credible leader for our country. And a credible leader for our country doesn't have some sort of parliamentary investigation about his integrity hanging over him. One of the problems with Liz Truss was not her inanity, her inarticulacy, her stupidity, but her integrity. And again, the newspapers pointed to the fact that she changed her mind to appeal to that very small demographic that had voted her in. That actually she was not to be trusted. And the number of U-turns that she did, what's the problem with a U-turn? In one sense, a U-turn is a demonstration that someone is listening and that they are flexible. In Liz Truss's case, the U-turns were so regular that in the end there was nothing left. And that is what proved to be the case. She had no substance. She had no integrity. So we're not looking at somebody at a Prime Minister's mandate or a Prime Minister's manifesto. We're not looking at his manifesto, that was the word I was looking for, because there won't be time to draft one. We're looking at a Prime Minister's integrity, and Boris has none. Penny Mordaunt is a very inspiring candidate. She gets better and better by the day, the more I think about her links with Angela Lansbury, and all I want to do is, oh no, dearie. I want to burst in to be our guest or something. But the problem with Penny Mordaunt is she is inexperienced. And while under other circumstances, a Penny Mordaunt premiership would be something to treasure, and she might indeed, given her political background and her association with Lansbury and therefore with the Labour Party, she might indeed be able to build bridges that would stand up. I think at this present moment she is not the right figure to command authority and to repair the damage, the considerable damage done by Truss and Kwarteng. And that damage is going to take years to repair, and I think is a much bigger project than getting through the next general election. And more than that, if all the Conservative parliamentary voters are thinking about is the next general election, then they are sitting in cloud cuckoo land, because that is lost. Wake up, smell the roses, and vote for somebody who can actually start to bring the country together and start to give the banks some sort of confidence. That's where it starts. And then it's about establishing leadership internationally and trying to restore some of the damage that we've already gotten. Bringing back someone we already know, I don't think is going to cut it. Bringing back somebody new who can say we have genuinely got a new start. And we are genuinely a country that is blind to colour differences and gender differences, and who can and who can consider somebody who is younger. These are these are signals towards Putin and towards Putin's reign, which is becoming more and more divisive. He's an old man championing, waving the flag for homophobia because he thinks that's going to be a shoo-in with his electorate and with the people who he is dominating and subjugating. It's simply something for him to talk about. It's either that or anti-Semitism, and that's been tried. A divisive, a nasty man. And we have to take him on.